everyone, it's Haley Ray, and this week on the collab channel is Rant Week, and so we're just supposed to pick a topic about our lives and just talk about it. Honestly, my life in general is just something I can rant about, so it was really hard for me to pick one topic to talk about, but I decided I'm just going to talk about my job. So I've been working at my job for about 4 months now. I work at a bakery, a French cafe bakery. I've worked there for about 4 months now, and at first I really loved it. But lately, it sucks. Okay, if you refer back to my first video or so where I was like, where we did the a day in our life things, you remember that guy, Jared, that made my coffee in that video? He and I got to be really close friends really fast. Everyone else thinks there's something going on between us, and rumors spread quick. He's 26, he's engaged, he has a kid. Maybe it's just me, but that doesn't sound like anything that I would have anything to do with. When the rumors spread, everyone at work started to hate me because I'm the one coming in between the marriage. I'm so sorry that talking to him while I'm at work is that big of a deal, but my bad! But to make matters worse, it doesn't just stop at work. His fiance, he's been with for about 5 years now, and she is friends with people at the bakery. So when the rumors started to spread, of course, she was told. All hell broke loose, let me tell you, like, oh my god. Basically, they broke up for a while because she thought there was actually something going on between us, but I swear to you there's not. But it doesn't matter, so they broke up for a little bit, and he was going through a really hard time, and then she was just making his life an absolute living hell. All of this came from me being friends with him. What? This has been going on for about 2 months now. One of my shift leads there just absolutely despises me because of this whole situation. She shows that she hates me, like, quite obviously. She completely and utterly singles me out with everything. Okay, so we're supposed to wear hairnets at work, right? Well, sometimes they don't make us wear them. So let's just pretend there's me and this other girl. So I have really short hair. This other girl has hair down to like here, okay? So we're both have our hair tied up, no big deal. We're both helping customers, and my shift lead will come up behind me, tap me on the shoulder, and say, Haley, go put on a hairnet. And I'll look over at this girl next to me, not wearing one. And then if I do the slightest thing wrong, she'll come up to me and be like, hey, I need to talk to you for a second. And then she'll take me in the back and just yell at me. Ugh. What did I do to you to get your panties in a bunch? It doesn't stop there, though. About a week ago, he texted me, was just like, so it looks like me and Erica are going to work things out. I'm like, okay, great, good for you. And he's like, but there's something I got to do to make it so we can work things out. I'm like, all right, what? And then he was just like, she wants me to call you when she's with me and tell you that we can't be friends anymore. This bitch. I tell him, okay, I mean, like, if that's what you have to do, that's fine, but, like, can you just, like, can I not answer and you just leave a voicemail? Because, like, we're really good friends, dude. I don't want to hear you say that. Couple hours later, I get a phone call from a random number, and I pick it up, and it's her. I'm livid at this point. I'm just like, hello, and she's like, who is this? And I'm like, this is Haley. And then that mistake number one, if someone calls you and says, who is this? You should not even be answering the phone. But I was not thinking, and she's like, hi, Haley, this is Jared's fiance. And I'm like, hi. And she was just like, hey, what's going on between you two? And I'm like, nothing. And she's like, you're lying to me. I'm like, no, I'm not. And she's like, yeah, you are. I heard, like, things from people at the bakery. I'm like, well, all those rumors are fucking bullshit, and nothing is going on between me and your fiance. Me and him are just friends. If there's something going on, I'd really rather you just tell me, because me and him are going to try and work things out. So am I dating a cheater? I'm like, no. Nothing is going on between me and this guy. He's 7 years older than me. He's engaged and has a kid. What? And she just kept asking me over and over, despite how many times I told her there is nothing going on between me and this guy. Then finally she's like, well, I would just appreciate it if you'd stop texting him and calling him. I'm like, okay, bye. Done. No, bye, bitch, bye. No, do not call me anymore. And so I saved her number as don't answer for the love of God. But so yeah, after that happened, I was pissed, and I called Jared, like, straight up, and I'm like, yo, do you know what the hell just happened right now? And he's just like, so yeah, she took my iPad, and so don't text me on Instagram right now. And I'm like, I'm kind of too mad at you to even think about, like, texting you. Like, I want to know what the hell happened. She's like, she took my iPad without asking, found your number, and called it. And I'm just like... Fast forward a couple days, and they're still not together or dating, and he hasn't done the call thing yet. And then he comes to work, and he's just pissed, like, in a bad mood. I'm like, what the hell is your problem? And he's just like, it looks like I'm just going to be staying permanently single. I'm like... Damn, man, that really sucks. I'm sorry. And he's like, it's okay. Wow, that's some heavy shit right there. I mean, you just lost your fiance. Can we talk about that? And so then a couple days later, he calls me, and so I answered it without thinking. And then he's just like, hey, Haley. I'm like, what's up? And he's just like, I gotta talk to you. And I'm like, oh crap. I think he's calling me with Erica. And then I'm just like, okay, what do you want? I don't really have time to talk right now, but what's up? And he's just like, I just wanted to let you know that me and my fiance are trying to work things out. And then I hung up the phone. I'm just sitting there smiling, like I couldn't believe it. Then the next day at work, I got there, I'm like, crap, he's gonna be so pissed at me. And I walked in, he's like, thanks for hanging up the phone, because, like, I really didn't want to say that we weren't friends anymore. I'm like, wait, so what does she think right now? And he's like, well, she thinks we're not friends, and basically, like, we can't really talk anymore, but we can still talk at work. And I'm like, okay. I worked until 3 that day, and he worked until 2:30, and around 2:25 or so, you ever just get that feeling, like that horrible, dark feeling, like you're just doing something and all of a sudden you just know something's wrong? I got that really bad, and I looked up at the perfect angle, and she was there staring at me. I was worried she was gonna say something to me, but she's just standing there staring at me, and then I kind of like look at Jared in my peripheral vision, and he's just like looking at her and then looking at me and looking back at her, and I'm just like, it's okay, man. And without looking at him, I said that, and then I like closed the cash register drawer and I just walked to the back to pretend to get some water or something, and I just went in the bathroom like, okay, I just have to be in here for 5 minutes. No one will realize I'm gone. Just stay in here for 5 minutes, and then he'll be off, and they will be gone, and I won't have to ever worry about this again. I was so livid. Like, I'm just like, I don't like this guy, but this is annoying as hell. Alright, so that's pretty much it for me. I think I ranted enough. Like, that's been on my chest for so long. Guys, like, you have no idea. Alright, guys, love you all. See you guys next week. Bye!